Hello everybody, we are here for a bit of a late, comparatively, but we're here nonetheless, for a shorter as well, late and shorter, sucks a little bit, but it's the way life be sometimes. We're here for a wonderful, wonderful Tower of God Season 1 reaction, this time with a little bit of the Crown game. If I sound a little bit more tired than usual, that's because, well, it's later in the day, I've done stuff, I've been to the gym, which I usually do before I stream, but I've also had to get up really early today for a driving lesson. I had a very, very long and busy weekend at work, so I'm a little bit more mellowed out today than I would be. Also, I have a new chair. Those clicks you just heard when we raising the armrests to a comically high level. Yes, I have a new chair, which is quite nice, very comfy. But nonetheless, let's hop straight into some Tower of God Season 1 with the Crown game, which is why where I specifically left off stream last week to do this. We'll probably do 3 or 4 chapters today. And see how things rock. Probably about an hour of streaming this fine afternoon, or morning, evening, whatever the hell, whatever time it is for you in the world. But anyway, let's rock.
This time, leave it to me. Don't you dare cut in.
What? Alone? Are you insane? What? What's this?
Be serious! Do you think we're fools?
Yes. Yes, we do think you are fools.
Serious, you said. Well, that depends on you.
Aura. It's such a shame that Anak just doesn't get to do anything anymore. Because like, she has some really cool moments. Like, she gets to, show off during the Crown game. Right? For one. And second, she also gets that really cool fight with Ran in Season 2. It's actually such a travesty what happens to Anak, man. For an important character that was introduced so early on to just get shafted. Second floor, Crown game 2. Gosh. What? A bluff king? They're a bluff queen.
Okay, I will fight you with you.
I don't know why I had a stroke there.
I'll be serious with you alone as well.
Khan!
You're going to regret what you just said. Now, here I come.
Khan! Khan, wake up! Hey, Khan! Hold on, do I have a finger click? Yes, but I don't know if it picked up on the mic. You phony lizard! How dare you! What's that weapon? A hook that changes its length. Oh, nothing happened. I did hit her in the temple, didn't I? Yeah, you're no match for a narc. She's a quarter jihad princess. Well, quarter jihad, she's the daughter of a jihad princess. You're just cooked. You're boned beyond belief.
What is that? Lizard?
Why is he so strong? Ah, wife. Wife is here. I don't want to admit this, but this one is strong. It feels like meeting a creature from a different world. Drat.
What? You want more?
Not much physical strength, that Shinsu. She perhaps... I can't beat her one-on-one, but if you use the rules of the game, maybe. Ah! And now, Mr. Khan, Mr. Chopin, run! The time limit isn't over yet, so as long as one of us sits on the throne within 5 minutes, we'll win! The other 2 are far from the throne, and the lizard can't be fast enough to catch all 3 of us. What? What the hell? Ah! And then they all get fucking flawed.
That's right. The time wasn't up yet. 5 minutes.
Damn. A regular like that in a test with us. I knew it! We're in trouble. She's too strong. It's overwhelming. She's way beyond our level. And that black-haired guy looks powerful as well. If that training suit sits in the throne and the other to protect him, there's a high chance they'll win this game. We're on the same team, but she's too strong. Now give me the crown, Anak. You two can fight while I sit on the throne.
I won't.
Huh?
I don't want to.
What? You won't? That girl. What is she talking about? What can we do with you in the chair? You idiot! Poor Shibisu. He's always shafted. Poor guy always gets the raw end of the deal. At least early days he does. But he is quite the impressive fellow in them, nowadays. Well, if he got screen time. But he doesn't get screen time. Which is tragic. Again, so many of these Season 1 characters that do just truly get lambasted, that's definitely not the right word, but do get, utterly shafted in terms of screen time. Even Hearts is very lucky that he gets as much screen time as he does. Like, genuinely, Hearts gets so much, presence compared to so many of the others. Kind of insane. Since Miss Anak sat on the chair before 5 minutes elapsed, this round's winner is a team of Anak, Shibisu, and Hearts. What's wrong with you, Anak? What you gotta do with the crown? The one sitting on the throne can't move. So why would you, the strongest one on our team, just sit on the throne? I should be the one sitting. If that was your plan, why did you come out early in the first place? Stand up now! Wake up!
Leave me. I might kill you.
Yeah, but Anak has a weapon that can extend its length. She can fight just fine from the throne. Right? Like, she has the Green April. She is perfectly content, right? She is perfectly comfortable. She is okay. You ain't gotta worry about Anak. You gotta worry about yourself more than that, Shibisu. Which I guess why you want Anak off the throne. Because then you can sit easy and, have the nice easy life. But I guess, sit on the throne, man, isn't necessarily a good thing, Shibisu. Become a target. Now that the first round is over, here's a reminder for you. The one who sat on the king's throne with the crown can't get up from the chair until all the rounds are over. Hey, administrator! What does that... Does that mean that the one who sits on the throne can't get off until the 5th round is over? Yes, that's right. It doesn't make sense. This game is so unfair for the team that participated first. At least you should let us change teammates. We didn't know that before. I told you the details are written in the instruction book. I did tell you to read the rules, but next to the buzzer, didn't I? Damn. You came out. Damn, we came out before reading that. Phew, what a relief. I don't know why, but that monstrous lizard has decided to sit on that throne. Is that good for us? Of course. At least the one sitting can move freely. If the other two also look very strong. Not if the other two, just the other two. Reading! But not as strong as that lizard. She's on a different level. If I'm right, that lizard is way beyond our level. She would be able to handle 2 or 3 rivals while sitting on that throne. But I still don't understand why she decided to be the one to sit. Even though she's really strong, it is obvious that she won't be able to use her full power if she's sitting. Why did she choose to sit? I'm sure she won't have a nap. Indeed she does. What is she thinking? My team failed. We failed the game. It's not the end of the world, Shibisu. Why are you so worried, Shibisu? Hearts! Isn't it simple? We just have to protect the king's throne. With my sword and your deadly martial arts. Deadly martial arts? Did you really believe that? Your faith in my words makes me cry, man. It is natural to believe in my teammates. Well, shall we start the second round of the crown game? Let's go. Because there was a winning team in the previous round, only 4 teams can join this time.
Life is so hard for all of us, huh?
Fuck. I'll start counting now. Teams that want to join should press the buzzer before the count is over. 1. It's not yet time yet, right, Mr. Coon? I didn't need to say yet twice, that was foolish of me. Right. It's not yet time to go. Let's wait a bit more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Please, only one team. Second floor, crown game. 3. It's the old hag. We were good partners when we were the last ones to pass through the Shinsu. And now you've come to kill me, huh? How cruel of you. Not funny. I was never partners with you, training suit. That hurts my feelings. But where's the other one? Why are there just 2 of you? He's coming in the next round. There's a need for all 3 of us to fight against a weakling like you. He's just fucking tired. Lara just wants to nap. Relatable, brother. Relatable. Oh, is that so? It feels bad to hear that, but it's true. I'm not that strong. Do I look like a joke to you? Bud? Come on! Damn! Let's go, Shibisu. Be careful. I've got the guts to fight until the death. Is it the one-eyed guy with the mouth? I see your swordsman like me, black-haired boy. Did you know that as you go up the tower, the Shinsu gets thicker, meaning there are no swordsmen who use big swords with high friction surfaces up there. In other words, this might be the last time for the both of us to use these swords to fight. It's sad, isn't it? But amazing. I don't really want to ruin this last chance to duel with you, but I'm sorry. I don't think I can play fair with you. We need that crown. I don't know why I voiced him like that. He also looks like the turrets from Portal. That's what he reminds me of, actually. He reminds me of the turrets from Portal with the one red eye and the pill-shaped head. Here we go. Highest flying sword. Lowest flying sword. Block him, Glocker! Attack from the top! Okay, attack Dion! Damn it. His power is almost breaking my sword. One cheap tricks. Hold him, Clocker. This is the end. I don't know why he sounds like this, but I've decided he sounds like this. Don't know why I went for a fucking witch laugh there, but I did. Wow, he blocked all of those attacks. What a team. Even that guy is strong. Let's go all out, Dion and Clocker. I'll fight with you guys. I'll steal the crown in 5 minutes with my first Supreme King scorching fist of death. Nah. She was actually doing a pretty good job, but I guess Ho and Serena aren't exactly the most potent fighters. You jerk! How could you put a girl in the face? How rude! Don't you see I'm trying hard not to stab deep? Because we're acquaintances. We're the ones cornering it, so I can't be considerate, you know? You ignored me before, and now you're being nice? What, you got a crush on me or something? Is that why you couldn't stab me? Who's got a crush on who? Don't kid yourself. Fine, now I'm gonna stab you in the face. Okay, go on, old lady. Stab me if you'd like like you stab a piece of steak. I do love Shibisu. He doesn't act like this anymore. He's a lot more serious in recent Tower of God. Which is, you know, I mean, it's not a problem. But again, this is the biggest takeaway from Season 1. Is there is just an absolute abundance of charm. There is an absolute, just overflowing amount of charm. It's incredible, really. Hold on, just checking a thing. Cool. Anyhow, let's rock. Carrying back on. Sorry about that.
You should have been like that from the beginning. Damn it, she talks big, but she's being careful with her attacks. I'm provoking you. Come on. Before the two start cooperating again, I need to beat one of them to win. It'll be hard like this. The cooperation is becoming more harmonious, and that sleeping guy bothers me too.
I have a quick bit of water, actually. My mouth's getting a bit dry. I said water.
Have a quick bit of water. Oh, yeah. You're right. Oh, you all good, matey? You all good, mateys? Yeah.
I don't know why I went Australian, but it's the way I said water.
Water.
Water. Or water, as most actual British people say. But I do drop the T. I can't lie. I am one of the shameful ones.
There's no way you would have entered the second round if you didn't trust in their strength. Damn it. Come on, help me quickly, Hearts. Hey, I think you're kidding yourself. After getting to be on team with those beasts, kid, you're just an ordinary guy. Unlike those monsters, just ordinary, get it? Ah!
Ho coming in with a horn. And the shoulder barge.
Damn it, now they're working together. Damn it, is this the end? Sorry, my friend, she said it. I'm just an ordinary... Huh? Hearts! That was fast! Huh? How could he have gotten here so fast? What about the other team? And what happened to that first Emperor guy? Hey, you... First Emperor?
Don't talk to me. I want to be alone.
What happened? What about his first Supreme King's scorching fist of death? I feel sorry for him. What? I knew it, Hearts, my cutie pie. Mwah! Get off of me. But why are there two? Where's the other one? Oh, he's sleeping over there. Sleeping? Yeah, sleeping. Huh. His teammates are risking their lives fighting and he's sleeping. How could a trashy guy like that have been chosen? The administrator of the first floor does make mistakes, huh? Highest flying sword. Lara! I don't like killing, but there's an exception for trash. If you don't want to fight, wake up and buzz off. Or else you'll be the first to die.
But will he, though? Will he really, though? We obviously know Laro. We know what he's like. We know he's got the mojo of the JoJo. He got that juice. He got that Shinsu proficiency. He ballin'. He good. He fine. I wonder. Actually, I don't. It's been that long since I watched these more in the anime. I don't remember any of this happening. To be fair, a lot of this is very just vague stuff. How long have we been streaming for? About 50, yeah, about nearly 20 minutes now. Nearly, I think. Maybe I suppose it's just longer. Yeah, about 20 minutes.
Let's go this time. What? Let's try this round. Are you dreaming or something? It's just the second round. Do you think we can last until the 5th round? You just have a while to go until it's time for us to join, so just go to sleep. Did you wake up to taste that silly stuff? Stupid girl. What?! The defensive team only has a disadvantage until the 2nd or 3rd round. From the 3rd or 4th round, the defending team has a bigger chance of winning. Especially for a team like us. What's this nonsense? One of the defending team members has to sit on the throne and can't move, which means that one can't fight. Only protect the throne, what is the advantage of that? Think it through. The attacking team wins if they steal the crown and sit on the throne in 5 minutes. I know. What about it? Which means the attacking team has to steal the crown and seat from the defending team within 5 minutes. It means they won't be fighting the defensive team, but each other. If a different team gets the crown, the game is over. In other words, the attacking teams also have to protect the crown before the 5 minutes pass.
Oh.
If more than 3 attacking teams join the game, the attacking teams can't destroy the defense line, because as soon as it's destroyed, there is more chance for another team to steal the crown and the seat, so they'll have to hold each other in check. So, if there are many attacking teams, which team is the safest during the first 5 minutes? The team with the member sitting on the king's throne.
Makes sense. But even though it's true that the defending team has an advantage, they won't be able to hold off all of the attacking teams in that 5 minutes.
I can.
What?
I can hold off all the other teams while sitting on the throne and protecting the crown. During those 5 minutes, I can keep the crown keeper perfectly safe, because I am a Shinsu user.
A Shinsu user?
That lizard sitting on the throne. There will be 1 or 2 teams joining this round. Try to avoid the swordsman. He looks strong. Pretend to fight the training suit to run out the clock. Either 5 minutes will pass, or the other attacking team will be beaten by that swordsman. That's our time to steal the crown.
Second floor, crown game 4.
Wow, he opened his eyes. I guess he doesn't want to die. What is he doing?
Sitting with swagger.
That light. Is it? Anak! Get away! It's Shinsu!
What?
He's a wave controller!
Yeah, but these two aren't going to be able to do with a knock.
Darn it. You jokester! Brother, you little cutie!
And there's another shot.
Anak! Damn it! Anak! Anak! Give us the crown. I can attack you from anywhere.
You don't give a fuck.
Anak! You're alive!
The bait was not for you, you jerk. Who do you think you are? Ignition! I will kill all of you! Ah! Laura!
Huh? What's he reaching for? What weapon does Laura use again? I don't remember. But he was reaching for something.
Larry, are you okay?
What's that crazy thing? Damn it. Its size and length change freely. It even covers the length of the whole testing room.
It's the Green Apron, motherfucker!
To be fair, Green April does seem, like, absurdly good. Like, the Black March, by comparison, doesn't seem that good. At least from what we see of the Muse. Like, the Black March is effectively, is just a needle. Alright, it's just a needle. Whereas, the Green April is basically just this whip blade. And it's got, you know, 3D adjusting size and shit. And I remember it having multiple ends or something. I don't know, I might be wrong, but we'll find out. But again, the Green April just seems objectively better than the Black March. But then, obviously, Black March has the Black March herself. But I'm pretty sure all of the 13 months have a spirit with them, so it depends what the Black March's actual abilities are, other than just being a really good needle. Right, obviously it's going to be a good needle, but I wonder if it's got any special abilities. I don't think we've seen any, have we? But again, to be fair, the Black March has just kind of been absorbed by Balm, so we probably won't get to see it do much ever.
There was a reason why that lizard decided to just sit on the throne. Damn it, I should have been more careful before joining.
Look at it go.
A knock. Jihad, huh? She fell short of my expectations. I was hoping that you'd remind me of the time I met Yuri. Well, it's also true that it's not pleasant to have spoiled brats like her around. So maybe I should say it's just as well. But that weapon might be a bit dangerous.
Second floor, Crown Game 5.
You said I can attack you from anywhere? Well, I can say I can attack from everywhere from this throne, you stupid jerk!
The weapon separated into pieces? Yeah, I knew it. I thought I was right with it doing this.
That annoying little girl. You brought a toy that's not even funny.
Damn it, what's with that weapon? It's cheating to bring something like that.
That's not fair. She's just a new regular and she brought an ignition weapon. How can we deal with such a monster? There's no way. It's impossible for us to win. We should give up on this test. Ah! Bomb? What's wrong? Bomb? I don't know. March, the Black March is acting weird.
The Black March.
What? She stopped. Is there something wrong? Why did she stop all of a sudden? Ah! What are you doing?
Can you tell I'm running away?
What? From what?
Are you really thinking of fighting that crazy lizard? It's just a bonus game. You don't have to risk your life for it.
You'll never know if you're risking your life before you even try. You give up too quickly.
It's interesting hearing Larry say that. For somebody that spends most of his time asleep. It's kind of jarring hearing one of the laziest motherfuckers say like, yeah, no, you'll never know until you try. You gotta put yourself out there. Do your best. You know, that kind of pep talk kind of faff, but I also feel like it's just irritated that he's being forced out of the fight. But still, it just feels very strange to hear Laro saying something like that, given that the way he's presented most of the time. Still, cute.
Yeah. I'm good at when he knows. That's right, I'm quick. I spent 80% of my life escaping because I'm not as great as you guys. I've run away hundreds, thousands of times. And that's why I know better. Now, it's time to run.
If a teammate returns to their room during the crown game, it is considered a forfeit and they can no longer participate.
Ah, this is tough. How do you call this a bonus game?
Because it's designed specifically to weed out certain individuals. Hopefully, that's the intention.
Hey, Ho. You okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Are you okay, Miss Serena?
Well, other than my legs being tired from running, I'm fine. Are you okay, Larry? Larry? Don't act such a baby.
Phew. Bomb, are you okay? Yeah, a bit better now. Anak! Anak! The game's over, Anak! They all ran away. You can come down now. Hey! Anak! What? Hey! Anak, what is this? What's wrong? Answer me! Hey! Anak! Why? Anak! What are you doing? Anak!
Oh.
Give me that weapon.
We know Bomb. I mean, obviously I know Bomb ain't doing shit. Ain't saying no. Little boy ain't saying no. Brother man can't give up no Black March. He got a promise to fulfill. He got to return it. He's got to go back to Yuri. He promised to. So you know he will. You know he'll give it back to Yuri. Come to Husbando Swins. Hello, Maricat. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? I hope you're wonderful on this fine, fine day. The weather here for me is lovely. It's been a beautiful day. Very nice drive I had this morning. But I am a bit tired because of getting up at 8 o'clock, which is the earliest I've woken up in quite a while. Touch unpleasant, if I dare say. Yeah. Well, I say quite a while. In about a month. I was getting up really early when I was in Japan. I was getting up at like 6 a.m. in Japan. So, I guess it's actually not that early, to be fair. And 8 o'clock is like normal time for people to wake up. 7's probably a more normal time for people to wake up. It's just that I've been working late recently, so I've been getting up late.
What the hell are you doing? You're not allowed to bust into other teams' rooms during the game.
Hey, you, black hair. Where did you get that weapon?
Huh? What weapon?
That one. The needle you're holding. Where did you get that?
Hey, you ignored me. Needle. The Black March. How did she notice the Black March? How? Why, do you ask?
You shouldn't have that weapon.
Hey, you Anarch! How can you leave the seat? What are you doing? We lose if you had that seat. We lost because of you, Anarch. Hey, Anarch!
Don't answer if you don't want to. Anyway, give me that weapon, kid.
Weapon? Hey, Anarch, don't tell me you left the throne because you wanted that stupid weapon.
Hello, Zalgo. I'm good. How are you? I hope you're wonderful. As I hope everybody is. I wish nothing but the best for you all.
Stupid. Hands off. It's one of the Master Ashul Edward's 13-month series weapons. And you call the Black March a stupid weapon. Are you nuts?
The Black March? Oh, my finger. Isn't that one of the 13-month series weapons by Ashul Edward? Edwaru?
That is what she said, CBC.
That was given by the king to the tower to his daughters? The Black March? Why isn't it in his hands? And how do you know that?
You're pretty good. I'm glad to see you doing well. Thank you very much. Hey, I'm glad the voice acting classes are going well. Wonderful to hear. Very wonderful to hear. I imagine they're a lot of fun. I would consider doing them, but I just don't really have the free time. I mean, I could make the free time, but then I'd have to give up on other things, and I don't really want to. So yeah.
Because I'm a daughter of Jihad.
Huh?
Good old Shibisu. Second floor, Cran Game 6.
Daughter. Anarch is the daughter of Jihad. Then, is she a princess?
I'm telling you she's the well, would she be a granddaughter of Jihad, given she's the daughter of Jihad? If we're talking semantics. But we're probably not talking semantics, so I mean she's right to say what she's saying, but like, really? She's like the granddaughter of Jihad, if we're being real particular. But we're probably, we don't need to care about that. We don't need to care about that level of detail.
I knew something was different about her, but I never thought that she was the daughter of Jihad.
I'm pretty daughter of Jihad and broke the one rule of not having kids. Or a relationship, or a love life, or just really much of anything. The shoe analogy that Endorsi brings up, and Anarch is her daughter, and so therefore, and she does have some of Jihad's blood, so therefore she'd be a granddaughter of Jihad, if I were to be really, really pedantic.
But I never thought that she was the daughter of Jihad. That girl is Jihad's daughter, just like Yuri? Then that means her weapon is also...
Maybe you noticed, but this weapon is the Green April. One of the 13-month series, just like your Black March. A weapon of the 13-month series begins to resonate when it's close to another of the series. You felt it too, right?
Yeah, a bit.
But Anarch, you shouldn't take more than one of them, right? Having more than one of them at the same time. Yes, but hadn't she a husband that wasn't allowed... which would be her dad. Well, yes, so Anark's mother's husband would be Anark's father, but because Anark's mother is a daughter of Jihad, definitionally, for what that is just having some of Jihad's blood and therefore being really strong, Anark would semantically be a granddaughter of Jihad because she has a diluted amount. She is the daughter of a daughter of Jihad. Obviously, she's not actually related to Jihad, but neither are the daughters of Jihad, right? They just called that because he gives them blood. I'm pretty sure that was the how that worked. So I would argue she's actually a granddaughter of Jihad, but again, it doesn't matter, right? She just has some of Jihad's blood because her mother had some, right? Which is how the daughter system works. The princess system works.
Anyway, that weapon shouldn't be in the hands of anyone other than a daughter of Jihad.
Too bad. Baum has it, and he will have it for a very, very, very long time, and will eventually become one with it.
So that's the Green April. That's why she noticed the Black March. But something is odd. Something's off. What could it be?
Well, so, give me the Black March right now. You don't have the right to have it.
Well, Anark, you don't have the right to have the Black March either. You know? You don't have the right to have the Black March. And also, as we find out much later on, having more than one of the 13-month series is just bad for you. It just doesn't do you any good. You know, they've got the Ghost of the 13-month series, or come and gouge your eyes out, or whatever, which she doesn't gouge your eyes out. But, you know, she'll come and possess you and haunt you forever if you don't hit like, comment, and sub, and notification bell. Stealing that from Naya for fun. But yeah, you should definitely like, comment, sub, and share the stream around, you know? They're trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so you can do me a solid. That'd be absolutely fucking incredible, yeah, brother? Cheers, man. Anyhow.
I can't give you the Black March. Here, let me borrow this weapon. So, I should only return this to her in person.
I explained everything to you, but you still don't get it? My mom always said, the ones who fail to know their place die young. Die. Hey, what are you?
I think you are the one who failed to know their I think you are the one who failed to know their place. Anak Jihad. You left the throne, so your team lost this game. Go back to your room, Anak Jihad. I won't let you behave like this anymore.
Ah.
Anak, stop! He's angry.
Yeah, I get it. I got it. I'm done.
Mom? These days kids ignore you if you're weak. What an unfair world. So my age didn't count because my level is too low.
Mr. Administrator.
Yes, mister.
Can you add another rule to this game?
Another rule?
Yeah, I heard the rules of the game can be changed if the test administrator agrees to it.
Well, that's true. But what rule would you want to add?
A blockbuster event with this Green April, and the Black March is the prize.
That sounds interesting.
Bomb, was that your name? Let's play a game.
A game?
Yeah, I bet my Green April. You bet the Black March. If you win, I will give you the Green April. The game is simple. Your team joins the game starting next round and wins all the rounds. If your team wins, I'll give you the Green April and won't attack you before the test ends. But if your team doesn't win, you give me the Black March.
Those conditions are so much harder for Bomb to achieve than like, your win con is so much easier than Bomb's. Bomb's is to win 3 consecutive rounds. Yours is just he loses one of them. Like those and you're the one placing the bet. And I mean, it's obviously you're going to stack the odds in your the conditions in your favor. But Jesus, Anarka, that's just cruel. That's just cruel.
I don't want to. Why do I have to play such a game?
Because when the game is over, I wouldn't mind killing you to get the Black March. I think it would be smart of you to play this game rather than losing the Black March like that. Well, it's up to you.
That's true. She will try to steal the Black March in any way she can. Considering your power, there is a little chance that I can keep the Black March until the test is over. Because she may be the strongest of the regulars. It's true that it's better for me to play the game. But...
What are you thinking, huh? You're not sure he'll win the game, right? Well, I understand. It won't be easy to win with those weak teammates.
What's Green Turtle said about me?
Rock's angry now. Rock ain't gonna be happy about that. I mean, he does kind of just say nah, Mario. He does almost just kind of say nah, but he doesn't get away with saying nah. He doesn't get a lock in his answer.
No, that's not what I'm thinking. But I can't let Mr. Coon and Mr. Rat get hurt because of me.
What are you waiting for, Balm? Of course you'll do this. We accept your terms.
Mr. Coon?
It's fine. We're going to join the next round anyway. Your name was Anak Jihad. Extras like you don't really know what's up. The main characters like us go last. That's why we were waiting for so long. Right? Crocodile?
Of course! No! The game without me doesn't mean anything! Don't back out, you little lizard!
They're taking time in the OOB anime? Oh, that message retracted. Damn. I did read that though. I imagine the OOB anime is going to take a good old while before it drops, so that makes a lot of sense. Right, how long have I been streaming for now? 40, yeah, nearly, yeah, okay. Cool. We'll do one more chapter, I think, and then that'll be where I bring this stream to a close, I dare say. At least as far as things are concerned for me today. Again, I did say it'd be a bit of a short one at the beginning and in the description, so, you know, what can you expect, really? It's just kind of the way the world happens to be, well, you know, I don't have a surplus of time today. I managed to just about find enough time to make the thumbnail and then click the go live button. And here we are for this stream, but it's going to be a little on the short side as I have now, you know, said multiple times, but it's okay. Don't know what that was. Oh god, I really, the fact I'm a drama kid is just so blatantly apparent. Fucking hell.
Alright, I will add the new rule.
What? But why Rock? But why? Because he's Rock.
And Rock is the king! Ah!
That's why.
Rock want hunt! Hunt fun! Green Turtle fun!
Right? That's why.
If Balm's team join the next round and become the final winner of the game, Anarch's Green April goes to Balm, and Anarch can't steal the Black March from Balm. But if Balm's team loses the game, Balm's Black March goes to Anarch. There will be no other changes to the game, which means Anarch's team lost this round, so the next round begins without a winning team. Now then, let's continue the game again, regulars. This crown game will be the best crown game in history.
Yeah, you've got a bet for 2 of the 13-month series. Hello. Amir, how are you? Welcome to the stream. You joined not far from the end, but we've got this chat to go through. Look at wife. Look at wife. Look at her. She's wonderful.
Heart, what are you doing? Don't make any more silly moves or we'll harm our team. Anak Jihad.
The crown game is really good. Again, the crown game is really what kind of like hooked me on season 1 of the anime. I really fell in love with Tower of God season 1 with the crown game. So seeing it in, you know, vertical still image form is wonderful. It's a brilliant little change of pace, and I'm very pleased with it. It's been very, very good. I'm very happy. It's wild them just beating 2 of the series in a regular contest. Yeah. It really is just absurd. They're like, yeah, I was gonna bet 2 of these. So like you could have 2 of them, which would be kind of crazy. I wonder what happened. Because we know about the Ghost of the 13 Months. I'm genuinely curious. What do you think would happen to Balm if he ignited 2 of the 13-month series. Like, would the Ghost of 30 Months just get permanently absorbed by Balm and just live in the abyss inside of Balm? Like, if Balm just gets a second 13-month series, is he just gonna get rid? Is that gonna be the end of the Ghost of 13 Months? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Balm had 2, he ignites them both. The Ghost of 13 Months tries to possess him, and then just gets consumed. And then there's no more Ghost of 13 Months preventing people from preventing the princesses from using 2 of the 13 months at the same time. That'd be funny. That's an interesting little plot point essay you could work with somewhere down the line. Give Balm a little bit of an extra boost. Not that Balm really needs more power boosts, but, you know, be interesting. The fight between Anarkin and Dorsey might be the best, though. If Balm ignites 2 of them at a time, maybe one of the thrusters goes crazy. The thrusters are already kind of crazy, though, to be fair, aren't they? Like, can you imagine, like, you gotta think, Balm's got some absurd powers. Also, can we talk about how the thorn has, like, kind of just faded into the background? Yeah, he's got them, and they're kind of relevant, but, like, the thorn's just there. If Balm got all 13... I mean, the thing is, I remember there being a theory at some point. I can't remember where this originated. But of the idea of merging all 13 months together into one weapon again. For some reason, to be, like, the key to climb further up the tower. To go past the 135th floor. Or something. Again, I don't know where I heard that, but I feel like I heard that somewhere. It should be a cool idea. Balm absorbs all 13 of them and then unlocks the door. And unlocks the door, but breaks past Jihad with that to climb past the 135th floor. Could be interesting. Could be an interesting idea, right? But again, I don't know. I do like the theory. I think it's neat. Hey, Anak! What do you mean by that? Hey, Anak! Poor Shibisu.
Having fun? Well... time to get ready.
I'm sorry. Because of me, the 2 of you are in danger. I can't really do much.
Don't worry, Balm. Thanks to you, that lizard got out of the chair. But Balm, I think you're pretty amazing.
Huh?
You kept the Black March from Jihad's daughter. Frankly speaking, I'm surprised.
There's nothing to be amazed at. I could only do it because I had you 2. Besides, I got help from the Black March once.
How to be a cool guy for Balm. Version 7.8? Or was that 3.8? Oh, the quad game. The game of tag is also really good, actually. Yeah, the tag game. The positions test, isn't it? It's the positions test.
Balm, remember, never betray others. Betrayal is bad. No matter what, you should never betray someone. Especially girls. If you betray a girl, the world's roof will fall down on you.
Okay. I won't betray anybody. I promise. I won't betray her. That's what I learned. Betraying a girl will make the world's roof fall on you.
Don't ever trust anybody.
But it doesn't change the fact that you don't have enough power to protect the Black March, Balm. Which means that what you did was a pure bluff.
Hearing you say that makes me wonder why I did it.
That stupid crocodile isn't that useful compared to his body size, right? But you are still amazing.
Huh?
You're not strong, and you've got no skills to rely on. But you try to protect the people who trust you. I could never do that. You will one day, Kun. You will one day. Also, I've just noticed the details on Kun's ribbon. In the anime, it's just stock solid blue. Here it's got a nice little pattern on it. I've only just noticed that. I've actually only just noticed that about Kun's little ribbon that he uses to tie his hair. That's correct. I didn't notice that. How have I only just seen that with the sword going and the little squeal? Very nice. The third round of the crown game will begin shortly. The teams that want to join, press the buzzer before the count is over. 1. Should we go now? 2. 3. To get the king's throne. 4. 5. It's time for the third round of the crown game. Let's begin. All right. Right, I did say that this is about where I'd be ending the stream, this chapter. So, we won't be reading anymore today. But next week, we'll be back to finish the crown game. And probably continue a little bit past it to... for me, what I remember just being is like the recovery and like the training faff of them like learning how to use Shinsu and stuff, which leads into Quant's positions test. And so yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, sub, notification bell, share the VOD around, all that usual YouTube goodness. Share the other videos around the Terra Garland, Kubera, ORV, Triple S Class Revival Hunter. All of it. Just share the channel. Do me a venerable favor. You should also watch all my other content if you don't. If you only watch the Kubera stuff, watch the other stuff. Well, I mean, if you're here, you don't just watch Kubera. If you only watch Terra God stuff, watch the Kubera stuff and the ORV stuff and the all. Just watch all of it. I'm just great. I'm just that good. You should just watch all my stuff. But nonetheless, I hope you've all had a wonderful time. For however long you were here for. And with that out of the way, I've been Mozzie. You've been you. And I hope you next time for another stream. The very large might, with a very big asterisk on it, but there might be a Kubera stream this Friday. I cannot guarantee anything, but there might be a Kubera stream on Friday. Might. And if it is, it'll be at about 12 p.m. my time. GMT. So bear that in mind if you think that's something you'd be down for. But yes, might. Very large might. If not, there'll just be a regular upload. But there might be a Kubera stream this Friday. So keep your eyes on the game. Keep your eyes on the channel. This is why you gotta hit the notification bell. So you know when I do these things. See? What? The memberships are also a thing. But I don't really think they're worth it. But do it if you want. I mean, I wouldn't say no to free money. Of course I wouldn't. But yeah, you get videos early, like a day or two. But up to you. Anyway, by the way, finally I shall conclude the stream. I hope you all enjoyed. I've been Ozzy, you've been you, and it's time for another video. That's ta. For now.